Welcome to Knowledge Base. We have a question here on probability. The question is a bit long, so we are going to read and solve the problem as we read along. It says a bag contains 3 red balls, 4 blue balls. So the red balls are 3, the blue balls are 4, and some black balls. We don't know the number of black balls, so let's call the black balls X. If we call the black balls X, it means the total number of balls will be 3 plus 4, 7, plus this x to give us 7 plus x as the total number of balls. All balls are of similar size. 2 of the balls were drawn from the bag at random, one after the other, without replacement. Without replacement is underlined to tell us that we need to take note of it in solving this problem. Now the question says find the number of the black balls if the probability that the 2 balls drawn were all black is 1 over 15. So the question says that the probability of the 2 balls drawn being black is 1 over 15. What it means is that the probability that the two balls are black means the first ball is black and means times, and the probability that the second ball is also black. That is what it means to say that the 2 balls drawn were all black. It means the first ball drawn is black, the probability of the first ball drawn is black, and the probability that the second ball drawn is equally black. And that answer is 1 over 15. So probability that 2 balls are black is 1 all over 15 equal to probability of the first ball black is number of black balls x divided by total number of balls 7 plus x. So that gives us x all over 7 plus x times the second ball is black, but this time we picked the ball without replacement. What it means is that the first black ball picked will reduce the number of black ball from x to x minus 1 because 1 has been taken away, so the ball will reduce by 1. The total 7 plus x will also reduce by 1. It means probability of the second ball being black will be x minus 1 to show that the black balls has reduced, or the black balls have reduced by 1, divided by 7 plus x minus 1 because the total number of balls have also reduced by 1. Now we have a simple equation and we can solve further. From here, what we just do is to cross multiply. 1 will multiply everything here and 15 will multiply everything here. So we now have 1 all over 15 equal to, okay, let's break it down further, x all over 7 plus x times x minus 1 all over 7 minus 1 is 6 plus x. So that by the time we cross multiply, we have 15 times x, 15x times x minus 1 equal to 1 times everything here becomes 7 plus x times 7 plus x, and that's what we have here. So let's open up the bracket. 15x times x gives us 15x squared. 15x times minus 1 gives us minus 15x equal to 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times x is 7x. X times 6 is 6x. Then x times x is x squared. Everything connected by plus because we all have plus here. At this point, we are collecting like terms. But looking at this equation, the highest power of x is 2. It means it's going to be a quadratic equation. So we are going to collect all the like terms to the left and equate it to 0 because we're already anticipating a quadratic equation by the power of x, the highest power of x being 2. So let's collect the like terms. We have 15x squared. X squared crosses over to become minus x squared. We have minus 15x here. Plus 7x crosses over to become minus 7x. Plus 6x crosses over to become minus 6x. 42 crosses over to become minus 42 and is equal to 0. Let's solve further. 15x squared minus x squared gives us 14x squared. Minus 15x minus 7x minus 6x all together gives us minus 28x. It's just like saying 15 plus 7 plus 6, 28, but all are negative, so it becomes minus 28x. Minus 42 equal to 0. We have a quadratic equation here. But if you look at this quadratic equation, 14 is common to all of these numbers. So to reduce it further and simplify it, we can divide through by 14. It means divide each of these numbers by 14. 14 divided by 14x squared gives us x squared. 28x divided by 14 gives us minus 2x. 42 divided by 14 gives us minus 3 equals to 0. So we have a simple quadratic equation here. How do we solve the quadratic equation? Minus 3 is the product of the quadratic equation, while minus 2 is the sum. So we look for two numbers that we multiply each other to give us minus 3, and when they are added, it will give us minus 2. Those numbers are minus 3 and plus 1. Minus 3 times plus 1 gives us minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 gives us minus 2. So we are going to replace this minus 2x with minus 3x and plus 1x. And that becomes x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3 equals to 0. Minus 3x plus s will give us minus 2x. So the equation is still the same as this. X squared minus 3x plus x has replaced minus 2x. Then this is the minus 3 here equal to 0. From here, we can factorize. X is common to both sides here. So if we factorize x out, we'll be having x. And factorize x out from here, we'll be having minus 3. Plus, nothing is common to x and minus 1. So the only thing that can be common to both is 1. If we factorize 1 out, we'll be left with x minus 3. The quadratic equation is solved such that what is in this bracket is equal to what is in this bracket. So that at the end of the day, you pick just one of the brackets and pick the external numbers. So we have x plus 1 in one bracket and x minus 3 in another bracket. Everything equal to 0. What it means is that it is either x plus 1 is 0 for this equation to be equal to 0, or x minus 3 is 0 for this equation to be equal to 0. So we say either x plus 1 is equals to 0, which is the first numbers in bracket, or x minus 3 equals to 0, the second one in bracket. What this means is that if we make x subject of formula here, x will be equal to minus 1 or x will be equal to 3. Of course, we know that the black balls cannot be negative. Balls are not negative numbers. So it means that in this occasion, x equals to minus 1 is not applicable. Therefore, the black balls are equal to what? 3. And 3 is the final answer to this problem. Please try this. What is the probability that the first ball is black and the second red in this particular question? Please answer this and put your answer in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in our next video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, share to others so that they can enjoy our content as you are doing, and you encourage us to do more content by doing so. Thank you.